Mary in Wichita, Kansas. Hey, Mary, what's on your mind?
Hi, Tom. I'm so happy to talk to you. I've been watching your program for many years, and I love what you do. I have an idea. It's just a germ of an idea, but I think it could be fleshed out, and I believe that it could help progressives to win the 2018 and the 2020 elections. And so tell me, please shoot holes in it, whatever. It needs to be further gone through. But I propose a modern-day SNCC, Students for Nonviolent Coordinating Committee, right, that went into the South in the 60s and signed up black voters, right? You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
This time, the S, though, would be students and seniors. Those are the two groups that have the mobility to move coming up on an election. And I propose that we have our numbers people look to see where those areas are that we could swing elections. We have the numbers. We'll always have the numbers. You know, the Democratic Party is only growing, and progressive wing is only growing, and the Republicans are in a demographic death spiral. That's why they have to do these kinds of cheating things, and they're going to continue to cheat and cheat. And there's nothing illegal about people moving to another area, changing their address. And and my beginnings of the idea is that we would find Democratic Party workers. They exist all over. I work here in Kansas, and we're not known, you know, as a democratic state by any means, but every once in a while we do get our people into office, and we have at times. So there are enough good people of goodwill all over, even anywhere you went, right? So find people that will have no trouble changing their driver's license when they go back home. They can rechange their driver's license, change their address, get registered, and vote in those areas that will swing the elections.
Mary, I think you're overcomplicating it. Consider the fact that about half of all the people eligible to vote, which includes both Republicans and Democrats,
right,
are not showing up to vote.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
you know, it would be a heck of a lot easier, you know, rather than moving to Kansas and changing my residence for a month so that I can vote. It'd be a heck of a lot easier to find somebody in Kansas who is leaning or inclined to be Democratic who doesn't vote and walk them through the process of registering, help them get registered to vote.
I agree with you. That would be wonderful if we could guarantee it. But it's the people that really, you know, hit the pavement, that pound on those doors, and do their best, and then they are, you know, this is happening.
Yeah, it's called GOTV. It's called Get Out the Vote.
The ones that are, you know, I mean, it's going to be seniors that are scared about losing their Social Security, scared about.
So no, I understand what you're saying. So, but what I'm saying is, fine, have those seniors and have those young people who are not, you know, chained to a 50 or 60-hour-a-week job like most people are right now in their 30s through their 50s anyway. Have those people, instead of like moving to another state to register, have them go door to door, and, you know, with the voter registration forms. You know, the Republicans really kneecapped the voter registration efforts on the Democratic side by this obscene James O'Keefe Project Veritas video about Acorn. You know, the Acorn was registering 2-3 million people a year, and mostly people of color, and certainly people in poor communities, although they were working in white communities too, in rural West Virginia and whatnot. Acorn is dead. The League of Women Voters has stopped doing this because Florida passed a law making it so that, you know, if you have even an error in the information you submit, you can go to jail. So they're afraid to even register people in Florida. I mean, this is just nuts. And you know, that's I think where we need to be pushing back. But I get your point, and I get your concern, and I share it. Mary, I got to move along, but thank you for the call.